Good morning. I'm Dan Hawkins, representative of the 100th District and Majority Leader of the Kansas House of Representatives. This is the fourth video in our series on Medicaid expansion and what that looks like. So today we're going to talk about how Medicaid expansion would affect rural hospitals and hospitals in general. It's about $354 million that would go to hospitals if we were to expand Medicaid. Of that, the top two hospitals would get about 25% of all dollars, or $89 million. The top 10 would get 55% of all dollars going to hospitals. That's about $195 million. Those 81 critical access hospitals across the state would only get 7.4%, or about $26 million. So the amount that they would get is very small. A couple of examples of how that would be. We've heard about Oswego Hospital closing within the last week. If we would have had Medicaid expansion, they would have got $86,000, and that probably isn't going to save a rural hospital. Another example would be Fort Scott Hospital that closed 4 months ago or so. They would have got about $2.4 million, but when you're going in the hole $15 million a year, does $2.4 million save you? Absolutely not. They still would have been in trouble and they still would have had to close. So Medicaid expansion, this narrative that it's going to save rural hospitals, is just not the case. Stay tuned, because we're going to talk about in the next series about alternatives to Medicaid expansion. Thank you.